live. Let me grab a stream chart here. Yeah, this is good enough. I'll put this here. Look at those beautiful birdies chopping in the background on you, huh?
Oh man, they're chirpy in the morning for sure.
It's fucking crazy. It's morning for you right now.
Listen,
right.
I got up and on my walk between the main house and one of the bedroom suites, I just stood in the driveway and watched Venus overhead and the whole Milky Way. It was fucking amazing. There's not a cloud in the sky. There's no light pollution. I can see from one horizon to the other. Stars.
Friggin' love it.
Freaking amazing.
Look at this fucking Herb. Hey, back from the Caymans. We're getting some excitement here, gentlemen.
Smid the kid.
What's up, dude? How you doing?
All right, here's your initial test. Good. This is technically where the gamma flip zone has moved up. It's moved up a little bit, like 5 points, since some of this positioning's come off. So this could be fun. We could get a move here from 6,200 if we can get in there straight up to 6,220. Well, we shall see. Let me. Yeah, we're live, gentlemen. Smith, how was your vacation? Talk to us.
Dude, it was pretty amazing. Fucking checked out. Just didn't do shit. Sat on the beach, ate a bunch of good food, drank a bunch. You know, perfect time. Perfect time. It was beautiful, man. Like, I would highly recommend it. Ron, have you been down to the Cayman Islands?
No, it's on my list.
Okay, yeah, you definitely should. I mean, you're already in paradise, but it's a different paradise.
No, I want to go because I mean, I'm a diver and I want to go to Cayman. It's always been one of those places I've wanted to go. So I want to go to Cayman. I want to go to Little Cayman and Cayman Brock.
Yep.
And dive those areas.
Yeah, no, the water was nice. On the flight home, my wife was next to a pilot, and he was saying that it's some of the best diving he's ever done. So
I've heard it's really, really good diving.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, we went snorkeling.
You went snorkeling?
No, I didn't this go around. We just kind of hung out. My wife can't dive, so it's kind of hard. I need to bring someone with me to go have fun with a partner. But
listen, I wouldn't leave her alone with a pilot either. I get it.
Yeah, no, exactly. But no, it was nice. You could swim just way out, and we would stay within the wake zone, like no wake zone. But I mean, dude, you get out there. There's plenty of reefs. It was shallow. It was only like 15, 20 feet or so.
Yeah.
So I could swim down. She'd stay on the surface. She had a TMJ surgery, so she can't equalize her ears. So it's kind of a whole.
Did you get out to Stingray City?
No, we didn't do that.
Okay.
We stayed pretty much right around the resort. We were in like a little boutique resort. It was called Palm Heights. So we stayed there, and it was nice, man. It was right on 7 Mile Beach. So we just, in the morning, take a nice walk, go get coffee and breakfast on the beach, and then kind of hang out and just, sit in the sun, read a bunch, listen to books. It was nice. Nice and easy.
So I mean, there are a lot of people that when they go on vacation like that, go to a resort and just put their feet up and stay, which I sometimes I like. Most of the time I'm too ADHD to sit in a chair for that long. I'm like, I gotta go. I gotta see something.
Yeah, I definitely get a little antsy doing that shit. I started talking to Joe. I would hit him up and be like, yo, what's going on? What do you guys got going on in the market? So I tried not to trade. That was the big thing, is like we still have that big United Health position on. So like, I'd do a little check in the morning and then put my phone away and just be like, all right, So, but I'm with you, dude. It gets I'd say by day 6, I was like, all right, I'm fucking ready to go back. Like, this was nice, but it was good, man. It was small, so there wasn't a ton of people. So, the staff was all cool and everyone just they took good care of us. It's kind of nice.
How's the food generally there? Pretty good?
Dude, yeah, I thought it was good. This place had it was called Palm Heights, so it had like this a famous little restaurant on the island called Tilly's, and people come in from all over the place and get a reservation.
I've heard of that
it was-
place.
Yeah, no, it was really good, man. They had, just kind of all over the board, and they had a little Japanese place so you could go get fresh sushi, which was also great. So,
Oh, I like that. That's very nice.
Yep.
I don't
Yeah,
know
it
if
was
you paid attention. We got a bunch of apple sweeps here, and apple's catching a bid. I might trade this.
let's pop
He's
over.
going after the apple.
Kelvin's
it's-
calling that out, I think, this morning.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
Calvin's
he's
calling-
been long since this morning, I think. Let me grab a link for these herbs.
And Joe, I did get I got my 22,830, so I got the hell out of there. Pretty good day I went 5 for 5 on the NASDAQ scalps today.
Ooh, nice.
Yep.
But what were you trading off of?
Just being a herb.
Okay.
Range, he was range trading.
Yeah, just catching the range. And honestly, they were all pretty clean. You would get like kind of a test of the range low and then back to VWAP, and I would take 10 points, 15 points, and be happy. The last one I took at 13:31, so 30 minutes past last hour. I was hopping on a call with Joe actually, and I sat through a pretty big drawdown. So just kind of sat there and knew that I had the profits. So they swept the lows there and then ran it all the way back up. So this last run up, probably should have managed that better. I kind of got bailed out by the market gods on that one, but I'll take it.
That's a tight bid-ask spread. I'm going to trade it.
So the initial collar or the roll, I already put in the chat already, but that started to roll already. So the JPM quarter collar that they put on, they sold the short call at 59.05 this past quarter. So they were, wasn't great. But it's a protective strategy, so they don't really care. It's all mechanical. So the new collar position is 49.40 by 58.50 by 64.80. That'll probably change if we move higher into the close. Usually towards the end, they'll reposition it based off whatever spot price is. This is just the initial roll. So those will become your new areas of interest. They didn't really matter this past quarter because of all the stuff that was kind of going on. And I say that in a capacity of, given that right now we're nowhere near 59.05, which is the high end of the last collar. There was no way to pin towards it, but the previous one, we bounced around a lot of those levels. So, definitely something to mark on your charts going forward. And we are in a negative gamma pocket now, so this could get fun.
Fun, upside fun.
Yeah, well, just vol
Yeah.
fun. It has to hold here. It needs to stay above the 6195. So you can see on my chart, the gamma flip zone this morning was like 6190 to 6195 or so, based off of what we're seeing intraday. That's kind of as we've grinded lower, even though it was not really that much of a grind lower. A lot of some of these positions started to come off, changing kind of where we're at gamma wise. And the zone now is kind of flipped to like 6195, kind of right there is where it kind of starts. So as long as we stay above this.
Yeah. Look at this. Yeah. Here we go.
Got potential to run straight to 6220. That would be my target if
This
we
apple's got
were
some room here.
gonna go. So that's what I'm looking for. If they can continue this move, I will flip long, playing for move to 6220.
Let's get these baddies queued up. Oh, I got a nice entry on this Apple trade. I bought the 202 and a halves for this week at $2.63. I'm almost up $1 already.
Yeah, they're basically carrying us up right now.
Yep.
There we go. Nice.
I just took a 25 lot. Just looking for a little quick cash.
On accuse?
No, Apple.
Or no, Apple. You're long Apple.
Yeah, I mean, look, there we go. It's lit. That's a breakthrough.
Move. Yeah, let me put up apples so people can see
They're going to chase this now. They're going to chase this. I'd be looking for a test of like this 206 area.
Yep. I agree with you there.
See if we get that. If we do, it'll be a nice, that's a high quality scalp. So good shout out on the negative gamma there, Joe. That's that lifting all boats here.
Yeah, and if I'm the flow here, I'm going to try to put up this image right now as well, just so people can see the flow that you were calling out, Ron, from our platform.
Okay. Put it up.
Let me grab a screenshot of this bad boy. They came in fucking hard for this thing.
Yeah, they came in. Those last 3 sweeps came in hot. So hot.
All right, let me present image file. All right, so this is the Apple sweeps that came in that Ron was talking about. They just fucking lit the board up. And our board is already filtered, so you don't have to do any of the work for you, unlike some of the other places. So usually when we see this type of momentum, it usually goes higher because you don't see this very often, especially on Apple.
Mm-hmm.
Correct. Well, not recently. It's been a consolidate mode.
Yeah. I put a condor on that piece.
There's another one. There's a nice big one. 1.18 milli on the
1.1 on 205s. Yeah.
For August. Lit. All right, Kelman.
Check that out. Check that in the chat. Raj up 200%. Very nice.
Look at this fucking thing go, baby.
There we go. Rodchero got your spending cash over there. Here we are.
All right.
And they came in again for another half mil.
Bang, bang, bang. The chase is on. Coming here's your what did you just tag? 205.5?
Yeah, they're hitting 210s, 215s. They're going out now. Nice.
Yep. I love it. I love it. 206.17 would be another spot where I'd look for him to light it up. That was a nice ramp. It's been coiled up. This is kind of like the beach ball held underwater trade.
Yeah, it's done nothing. I played a condor on this thing and collected a bunch of premium on it.
I looked at condors on it too. It just wasn't paying.
I took a really aggressive one, Ron.
Good for you.
I took a really aggressive condor. I was like
it.
And I got, we'll call it maybe more of a sense of luck. I always say some luck involved, but I was willing to kind of take the risk on it. But I'm not in it right now. It's already got paid on the premium side. But this would have been the move, right? If you're going to play the condor, if you were to be able to do it and collect enough money, to your point, right?
That's exactly right. You're looking for the break.
This is the break you would have gotten, and look at what it would have paid. And it would have paid immediately.
Exactly. Because you need to be positioned for it. You can't just time it. You got to be in
calling Google. He wants to see Goog now.
Oh, he's trying to get us to press Google, huh?
I would love to see fucking Google. What a rippy.
Let's see if they just come right back in for this here. I mean, it looks like there's too much activity for it to take that big of a dip before they just come right back and just grab it. I bet you we'll see another wave of sweepers here. I bet you.
Starting to fade a little bit on the index in these zones here, but
yeah, but I think it's
individual trades.
It's a little tiny breather, right? Let them reset.
Yep.
Because if they come back for it, we're going higher. Okay, cue another band of apple sweepers. Come on. Yep, there's a band of 212.5s for this week, 34K. Next week, 205s, 180K.
Do they have anything big coming up, like announcement-wise, that we know of?
No clue. It doesn't matter, right? Not to me.
Right.
I don't care what the reason is, as long as I catch the move.
Yeah, no, that's the truth. That is the truth. No, I don't see anything. I don't see anything, at least according to their website. Interesting.
See if they hit it again here and see if they get us through the 206 level. Anybody live? Anybody commenting on our shit or not?
No, not right now. I don't think.
There's another
I think it'll
apple.
be a pretty dead.
207.5. That's probably a roll.
Yeah, they just lit this shit up.
I'm gonna take some profits here.
Got some a little bit of program buying here in gold futures.
Yeah, I think they might. I think that might be some end of month shenanigans. People,
Yeah,
getting some
look at
exposure back on.
them grinding this shit up.
Yeah,
Let's fix that.
I got 50 contracts at 33.10 and 3/4.
On which one, Smitty?
Gold contracts, just the
One
August.
Gold.
Yep. Yeah, I got back in that after we were talking about it this morning. I kind of missed my entry when I was scalping NASDAQ in the 90s. So I watched it and said, you know what, we're going to throw this back on. I think it looks good. We just had the company had their global gold forecast. The CEO sent it over to me. So got me a little fired up on the yellow metal again.
You're a herb.
Yeah, I know. I can't help it. But I think it looks good. I think we get a test of highs. I think we'll see another, few hundred points on this before everything's said and done with the chicanery in the Middle East. And, we still have some significant central bank buying pressure. So they're not letting off the gas. Poland is a notable buyer, which is interesting. So as we were talking in the room this morning, that I don't really think the de-dollarization is a serious conversation. But late last night, and I was a little, jet lagged from the flights and all that, but I read something about Trump trying to just refinance trillions of dollars worth of debt. And it made me think about what that guy short term could do to the economy. And, then you go duck out in the precious metal for a minute. So I think the implication of refinancing that much debt would be huge, right?
All right. We're kind of, sorry, Smid, we're kind of pushing into this heavy negative gamma pocket now. So this could
glad you did that, Joe.
We could get a fucking rip here.
We needed Smitty to shut the fuck up about the economy and gold.
I love what he talks about it. Just now, yeah. See, now you guys are seeing.
You can take a nap.
Negative gamma at its finest on a quarter end rebalancing.
You don't want to hear about my Moderna trade and T-bills? Come on. Where's the fun in that?
All things considered, this is not even that crazy of a fucking move. No. It just is relatively to how slow today has been,
It is nothing.
No, that looks like a misprint on the charm profile.
Kelvin wants to hear more about the history of Poland and their central bank gold buying. Well, this all started back in 1939.
You got some tack on Apple flow here.
Nice.
Small, but it looks like they're taking some lottos.
I'm going to take a little bit of these cues here too to see if this squeeze continues.
Definitely possible. My target would be 62.15, 62.20. That's where you get to the other end of this. Captain Condor, man.
Captain Condor.
Something's weird with this profile.
Cues. You don't even have MJ until 5:51.85. 05. 85. I can't see the damn screen. Come on, Broadcom, do something. It did not participate in that run up. I never liked that.
So you got to think some of these guys are rolling out to next week, and the looks like, what is that, August 15s now? We're starting to see them roll out to the 210s.
The Apple?
Yep, indeed.
Yeah, I mean, this is the area it kind of needs to get through. If it can break 206, I think it's got, boom, you're lit, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right, it's time to dabble, I think, here.
And is that year to date? Yeah, it looks
Really
like year to date VWAP is 213.5. So that could be a nice interim target for that thing if it can keep this move going.
I've got 10 Apple calls left. Runners. Nice. And I have cues now here too. Which ones did I take? I took tomorrow's 551s from $1.89. That's what we do here on the program. We provide value.
Yeah, I think we could get
nice.
We ultimately can get to the target here. Looking like a cap at this for now is the 62.20. See if we can continue to ramp up into the close.
Apple announced they're going to use Anthropic or ChatGPT for Siri. Kelman, whose shit smells? What are you rambling about?
Obviously, the guy that just came back from the Caymans. We have Patel saying, "Yo, gents, I'm here. Make quick scalps on Apple. Thanks." He's out.
That's
very nice. Very nice.
That's Kelman. You owe Kelman a steak taco or something. I don't know what the hell he's asking for.
A steak taco.
Ba, ba, ba.
We're going to keep running here. This looks like it wants to run.
Yeah, you're getting the more we go up, the better it is, obviously, for us from a speed perspective.
Here we go. Kick it in the ass.
We're gonna get it now. Here we go.
Yep.
Fuck yeah! Spy calls are printing. Keep going.
Ooh, it's gonna be a happy plane ride.
All right. Ultimate target is 62.20. You know, you can adjust on your own, obviously.
20. All right. Let me know when we
Apple
get there.
pressing 207. I know you're watching Apple. I'll let you know what's going on.
I have runners. I have 10 runners left on the this week 202.5s. These are up to $5 now. Nice. Very nice. It's always nice to show up for the last hour of the day and stack 10
I didn't
grand.
do shit up until now. There's just nothing. There was no point for me to sit there and chase anything.
Totally.
I didn't like shit. Smiddy was the only one that was like range trading and killing it, but he was quick. 10, 15 points in and out. But the more, again, the speed is going to increase the higher we go, all the way up till 62.15-ish. 10 points away.
I think we're going to hit that on the cues. We're going to hit the MJ. And I want a little spike through to sell these on, unless you're telling me we're good. Giuseppe.
right? You trade at your own risk, but I mean, Apple's a little bit different. I mean, I think this has got room, Ron, personally.
No, I've got Apple and Qs. And listen, I'm following everything that you say. If I lose money, it's your fault.
I
need a guarantee, Joe.
I like that we keep going higher, in all honesty.
See?
Is there a money back guarantee on that call, Joe?
100% Smitty. Bill Strzok out 720 from 550 on the Apple 200s. Nice trade.
Nice. Very nice.
Oh,
Kelman,
now
don't
it's
be
fucking-
sassy.
Just get a little breather before we go. Come on. We need one more rip up here.
Madonna, no spy calls. I've got Qs and I've got Apple. I probably should have spy.
Yeah, we've been so conditioned to be playing Qs lately, though, Ron. That's the hard part.
I
I'm
know.
in spy, but we've been playing a shit ton of Qs lately. I'm gonna be greedy on these. If I have to cut at break even, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I hear you.
All right, a little retest of 6,200 here. Let's see what they do.
$206.70 on the Apple. They don't come back and push this. I'm going to take the rest of my profits on the Apple. Where are these trading at? 485.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, it's nice. Keep going, Apple. There you go.
Look at that thing. It's starting to perk up again, Apple.
Yep.
Index is starting to fade a little bit.
Yeah.
6,200 retest.
I think they're going to come right back for him.
Shake out some hands, maybe.
Yep, I just took a quick scalp on NASDAQ, single contract.
So this is what I kind of like, is the fact that I could sit here and be long the calls on something and then fucking scalp the short side with the futures. I didn't do that, but totally could. I think there's a little breather here. So this is the 6205 is no longer that dominant strike Mario, but that's exactly what we were talking about earlier this morning, right? Like that would be a potential initial speed bump. That speed bump's gotten smaller. The next speed bump is 6215. 6215, 6220. But again, gamma's not directional, so the price action has to want it. The one hard part right now is the charm profile is kind of working against us too.
Are you guys going to chat some of that tomorrow on the Ocho?
Yeah, I think
About
so, right,
telling-
Ron? What are we doing on the Ocho tomorrow? I know I'll be on it. I follow Ron's lead. It's his show. He tells me what to do.
This is true.
Dun, 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 dun.
My system just kind of locked up a little bit. Nice move on the apple.
Yeah, that was a beauty.
I think you can re-engage these cues here. What are these things trading at now? 209 but 206. Select action.
Alrighty, I'm going to go ahead and kill this NASDAQ scalp for about 15, 16 points.
You shorted it?
No, I was long. I was long from 69,
I was gonna say,
869.
we're about to take out
Very
the highs.
nice.
I don't know why you're going to do that.
He's scalping.
I'm scalping, Ronch. That was my day today. 10, 15 points, 6 for 6.
That's
in
good.
the
I
little
like it.
account. Yeah, I'll take it. I'm up 33% in this scalp account now. So been a pretty good month.
All right, come on. Pour some gasoline on the fucking fire
Yeah.
here, son. I'm being a greedy son
Seriously.
of a bitch. I mean, we get another run, we get a little pop. I mean, it's all just aligning so perfectly for like a nice pin around there. Mock is the only uncertainty.
Wait, did I take today's? No, that's tomorrow's.
Come on. Grab something to drink while I wait for this.
Make it a tequila.
I'll make it a hefty thing of tequila if I get this move I want.
I like it. What are we looking for here, Joe?
See if we can get continuation. That's the thing, right? It's getting
Use your IB high. I think it's getting
right now. Right now, it's getting choppy up here. So
yeah, fair
you
enough.
either gotta, you could have obviously gotten out of that pop to 62.5, which was, or 62.05, which was the initial like dominant gamma strike that we talked about as a potential speed bump this morning.
Yep.
But given how this looks, I mean, again, price action has to dictate it. That's why I'm willing to sit. And if I'm wrong, it is what it is.
There we go. They're still buying a little bit of gold here, pushing highs for.
You guys just opened this up, or is it a one-time thing? I mean, we've been doing the live streams every once in a while, pop in and out, trying to do them more consistently. It's mostly just us kind of shooting the shit. Usually there's not a ton of trades end of day, but
Today is different.
with quarter rebalance and the collar roll, it was kind of worth it. Back to the 6,200 retest here. Damn, nice Raj. Raj 1.19 to 5.1 on the weekly 202.5 calls on Apple.
On Apple, Raj,
Yeah.
nice trade, dude. Nice trade.
5x almost. Beautiful. Vic's trying to perk up a little bit.
Is
Tick
it?
going lower. Cut it spreads going lower.
Oh, I see. Okay.
See if they can hold the flip line back to positive or not.
Your IB high.
Fucking monster trade on the apples, guys. That was the name to play.
Mhm.
Wasn't the fucking indexes. It was definitely Apple.
Yeah, Apple was good. Shout out Kelman. Everybody give Kelman some love.
We're just gonna send him a bunch of steaks for 4th of July. We'll get him one of Ozzy's cows. How about that? We'll get him a half a cow from Ozzy. Anyone heard from him? I'll hit him up.
I haven't.
I'll see how he's doing.
Oswald.
Yep. Probably just got mad cow disease out there, taking care of all his crazy kids. Correct me if I'm wrong, but he was short UNH forever before the big breakdown, right?
Don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if he played a lot of UNH, but I don't know what he did.
I feel like that run up to it ran up to like 600 at one point, right? I feel like he was short into that and was calling it for months that it was going to explode. And I think he finally gave up on it. And then it, all the earnings and all the shit happened and it exploded. He was right. He was early.
Listen, the problem with how he traded was that he acted on impulse as opposed to
Purely impulse.
looking for good entries and exits. I mean, don't get me wrong. His intuition was good. His entries and his exits. If he would have just slowed down long enough to pay attention to where he had probability, he would have made a lot more money than he did.
Right.
You can tell him I said that. You can tell him I think he's a herb.
He knows he's a herb.
He knows.
He was doing well with his commercial real estate business. So I think that side, I talked to him at one point. One of his buildings was, he owned a big building free and clear and was getting paid I think a pretty good chunk every year in rent on that thing. So he was kind of checking out, and then he came back at one point and might have got carried out to the woodshed, but he'll be back. They always come back.
He'll be back.
Is this it? Are we getting lit here?
Let's hope.
Come on.
We went right back to the gamma flip line.
Another sweep. 7.3210s now.
Holy fuck.
What did we just get?
UNH, he was short. He apparently posted his position in April of him being short UNH. Made over 100 grand. He was short 5,000 shares.
100 gur.
100 gur. Damn, that's wild. Brahma just posted it.
Yeah, if he held that, then he's for sure checked out.
If he held that, he's not talking to us for a little while. He's got enough money to go buy some more cows.
Yeah, no kidding. What would that be?
Little program buying in Stocksel.
Yep, go get them, boys. Did they hit AFCO or not?
Oh, he left for a break because he took a 300K hit. Oh, never mind then.
Yep.
Minus 300K, nice little break. See, that's what you're talking about, how he traded, right?
Yeah.
Up 100 bands on that, down like minus 300K.
Exactly. Come on, Qs.
They're not gonna make it easy, Ron. I mean, the naive walls that we have on Qs and SPX also haven't rolled, which does have some, does have value in this.
I just want him to wiggle it up to our little MJ line. That's good enough for me.
I want my fucking full move, and I will be
Yeah, I'm looking for a bag.
I will be a greedy little bastard to get my move to 62.15 to 62.20.
I want my bag.
Then I can say I fucking told you so, and I'm the fucking god of the markets. And I'm gonna give myself a bottle of tequila. And if I'm wrong, I'm not wrong. You're wrong. From the fucking street, son. Okay, enough of that. Enough of that. Enough of that.
Spike, 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 spike. Let's go.
Oh, Cerveza sounds real nice right now.
Come on, do it. $2.15. Okay, there you go. There we go. Come on.
Oh, Q's perking up here better than Spy now.
Yep. Oh, Jess.
Man, they're gonna make us sit through fucking mock.
What are the calls on mock? What you guys got?
5
$5 billion to the sell side.
I was hoping for a early mock.
That's not the summary. Oh, there you go.
Damn, this thing is. This is not. They're not making this shit easy.
They're weighing on your mental game, Joe.
Fuck. The 6205 level. That's the same number that I called out from the pre-market this morning. Just fucking
You might not
break
get it. You might not get it until after the close, Joe.
Yeah, they can't break this shit. I want them to break my own level for fuck's sake.
Gee, what are these things trading at now?
Piece of crap. We're gonna find out how correct Goldman was and if there's gonna be a shit ton of selling pressure or not. I'm gonna get the futes. I'm gonna get my futes loaded up for a potential short in case this goes against me.
That's a good idea.
That way I can catch. I can
So
adapt.
did you see Qs? So I took my Q trade off right at the MJ. That's like I can't do it any better than that for a scalp.
Very nice. So you're out now?
I'm out. But I've
little poke.
I've been in and out exactly. I got that little move from the IB high, which was 551.31, all the way up to the MJ, which was 85. So that was I had 250 contracts of tomorrow's 551s and banged that out for 35 cents, 40 cents.
Very nice, Ron.
Yeah.
We got the juice we were looking for, at least to get some trades out here, you know?
The juice was worth the squeeze.
We squeezing. I'm gonna sit through this.
Gonna be a good flight home.
We're gonna watch my mental. I'm gonna be Lucci.
You're being
You guys
tortured.
can watch the tortured look in my face. I should have held, man. I should have held, man. You know, that's the difference between good and great, man. I'm saying Lucci. Why can't you guys give me shit and tell me to hold? Why am I not holding? What a surprise. We're at all-time highs.
You gotta breathe a little harder into the mic, Joe.
Call me Senga, motherfuckers.
Yeah, we get you guys. We nailed the apple for sure. We nailed
Kelman,
it.
why didn't you tell me to take the trade, Kelman? Why didn't you tell me to hold that son of a bitch? Huh? Why are we not making money? All right. Anyways, enough of that shit. Back to 62.5. For the love of fuck, break this shit and rip me straight to what I've been calling for.
Seriously, so we don't have to listen to this guy complain anymore.
Listen, I just need to learn to hold my winners, okay? It's a winner until I tell you it's not a winner.
Okay, you're back to you've got a little poke above the MJ on the cues.
I'm going to fucking take at least something here before this thing kills me. This is stupid PEC 62.5. I'm going to cut. I'll cut a little bit. Just a little bit.
I'm flat here. I'm not scalping the last 10 minutes. It's probably going to move higher. So, Joe, here we go.
Fuck it, I'm still in. I haven't cut anything yet.
There we go.
I haven't cut anything yet. Come on, son. Come on, son. Someone take a walk around the club for me. What's going on?
Oh, fuck.
You're probably going to make a run here to
That was good.
All right, we're going to take a little here. Just nibble. Just a nibble.
I think you're going to make a run at 916.
Okay.
And it's going to go off. I think it's going to happen quick. Where's Mock?
Mock. I'm waiting for it. Once I have it, I will. I'll tell you.
We got
guys.
2 minutes to Mock. Mock, say hello to your mother. We are at 67 on the meter. Giuseppe.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. It was inevitable. Okay.
Another Apple sweep here. This week, 210s, 100K. These are starting to look like rolls. More rolls than a bakery.
Talk to me, guys. What are we doing? Talk to me.
Holding.
Talk to me. I'm having way too much fun doing this. I really hope Lucci, and I know Lucci's not watching, which is the best part about it.
I hope he is. I hope he is. I hope he is, bro.
All right, so
Senga.
I definitely took off a good. I took off half, obviously up there. We'll see if see what they do here on the mock. I'm gonna hold the rest of this into mock.
Q trade and spy.
All right, mock. Gas me up. Gaslight me, motherfucker.
Oh, I just got a look.
I think it's like 3 billion to the buy.
Yeah, I don't see it yet.
We're gonna get it. We're gonna fucking get it. All right, taking off another half here.
Oh, nice move, Joe. Nice.
Oh, we're gonna close the rest here in a moment once I get my last move.
Yep. Very nice.
Fucking rats. We're not done yet. Come on. Fucking give it to me. 62.15, 62.20. 62.15 I'll be happy with. Just go through the whole negative gamma pocket. So I get the fuck out of here. The craps table gave me no love this weekend.
What the hell are you playing craps?
It had
Joe,
to be
where are you playing craps at, huh?
Reservation table.
Mm.
He's not talking right now, Smiddy.
He's taking a walk around the club. Don't worry. He'll be back.
The club. Look at him. He's in such distress.
Give me your spirit fingers. Come on. Come on.
Set the hopium pipe down and back away, Joe.
You know what I should be doing is this is what Luch should be doing. All right, I got to calculate what they're going to be worth. All right, I got 2 minutes to figure out what they're going to be worth if we get up 4 more points from here. I don't know. The guys, that's $1 million. That's $1 million. This is like watching paint dry.
Yeah, but we're almost there.
No, we're right there. Come on. We're right so close.
You got to take some here.
Yeah, I know. This is the difference between good and great, Ron. I want you to enable my degeneracy right now. Enable it. Fuck. All right, I'm taking a little bit more. I'll leave
Apple's
like a little
dunzo.
runner.
They got chasers trapped on Apple.
We'll leave a little. Just I have like one little set of runners left. This is it. There's nothing left.
Dude, you're at the 50 cent. What are you doing?
Listen, this is not an initial balance play.
Nothing is over.
It's not over till I say it's over.
You're like Rambo in here right now.
No, it looks good, Ron. It still looks good. It still looks good. I don't got much left, though. I've taken off like 90% of the position, so this is all gravy now.
Stack the cash. Nice trading, everybody. Nice trading. Way to take advantage. Joe, great shout out on the Gamma Pocket. And thanks to Kelman for shouting out the Apple. I mean, it was chef's kiss on the Apple.
You know, if you have a little patience in this game, Ron. Oh, baby. Come on.
There you go.
We're hitting the first bit of this resistance here from a gamma perspective. I don't. Oh, yeah. All right. We're going to cover the rest.
Now Joe's breathing normally against me.
And we're out. We got the move to 62.15.
Well done.
Nailed it, dude. You told us all so.
Good Called job. It. We hit it. We held it. The top end of this move would be 62.20 on SPX. If anybody's
you, bro. I told you.
Hey, we don't say I told you so. But this is, yeah, you're hitting the first resistance level here. So if they want to, obviously, there should be one more algo push that'll come here in about 1 minute or like 30 seconds. Usually it happens 5 minutes before the close. You might get one more pop up, but after that.
Yeah, let's not start pushing.
That's it.
Timed trades.
Yeah, usually it's just like almost like it's odd. It's like a dealer hedging that kind of comes in like the last 5 minutes.
I get the dynamic. I just meant like we're not doing this. It's 3:15.
You didn't catch the 11:25 trade this morning?
Right as Europe was closing, President Trump was telling Japan to go take a flying fuck over rice. We took that trade.
Well, we added some entertainment to that at least.
We did.
That's right, JDB. Sometimes don't be a herd. Sometimes you got to throw down. That's fucking right. And look at that shit.
True.
We hit the resistance level to the fucking tick.
I think that most of our subs made money today with just an hour.
This is a really good spot for them to kind of pin this at 62, like 15-ish. Would be a great pin. See, now is when we can fuck around and find out. Maybe go get a and futures long.
Five.
Little United Health chicanery to end the day. They're kind of popping that thing up almost to 312.
Don't let your boy panic, Smiddy.
No, I actually did talk to him. He called me randomly earlier and sounded happy as could be. So good stuff.
Well, yeah, because it's up.
Yeah, well, he wouldn't have cared.
Your boy's too emo.
Your boy's too emo.
He had no idea what was going on. So I've been riding against it a little bit. Past couple of weeks, I had some, obviously vacation and shit going on. But the prior weeks, I've just been riding against it. A few percent out of the money and scraping that premium, man. It's a decent enough size that it's keep the lights on around the warehouse.
Well, we're going to talk a little bit more about UNH in detail tomorrow on the Ocho, Smid.
Okay, perfect. What time are you guys hopping on for that?
9 a.m. Pacific, 12 o'clock Eastern.
Okay. I might be in a call.
I don't give a fuck about your call, Smitty. Just to be clear.
Good to know. Good to know. I'll pop on though. I'll pop on.
You got to pick your places, my friend.
I know this is one that I had scheduled from 2 weeks ago, so I might be able to push that guy.
You either join our call and make money, or you do whatever the hell you're doing over on your other call, tugging your unit.
Tugging your unit.
I wish that's what it was. I wish that's what kind of call it was. It is definitely not that.
You have a special phone number for those types of calls?
Yeah, it's
Madonna's number. Do they go Senga in your ear as you guys are talking?
The wanky hotline.
Good Lord.
This is not a family show, everyone.
Yeah.
If you're just dropping by, this is not a family show.
All right, gold's still looking good into the close as well.
See, I have a question for you, Joe, about that. Like when we were looking for this gamma flip, we saw a spy sweeper show up on puts. And where was it? I can't remember what time it was at. This guy showed up, and I was like, why is this guy buying puts here?
Well, I mean, every single time we touched the gamma flip area today 4 times. And every time we faded. So maybe that's why they were getting into the puts and they saw the same thing I saw. I mean, that's definitely it. We know that on these rebalance days, most of the time the fireworks are end of day, which is exactly what it was. But you could see the zones here. Like if I go here and I turn off this auto shit.
It was at 37. So there was a put buyer on tomorrow's 950s. Shit, where did it go? It was just in my. Damn it.
Was it the 618 spot?
37. Stop moving. 71618s for almost 310K.
Okay.
Like, he got kicked in the teeth.
Yeah, unless he cut it, for whatever. That's the hard part. But I mean, here, look, if you look at my chart, right? This was your gamma flip zone in the morning. Right? This is a bounce, here, but lower, here, lower. Eventually got towards like the high end where we might break through, didn't. Right back down. Then eventually right here is when we flipped both of them. The gamma flip moved higher because we're closer to the end of the day and the positions were adjusted.
I think was that 37 after that little red zone?
Right here?
Yeah, that was, what time was that? Night was that 37 after?
Central, so 310 Central.
Go to
310 Eastern.
Go to 37.
Like 137 Central?
237 your time, Joe.
Yeah.
So 237 my time right here.
Yeah, that's where he went long puts and he got freaking bent over a chair.
Yeah, he got fucked.
Yeah.
I'm like, why is this guy buying puts?
Yes, Raj, I have the quarterly expo, but it might change on this rip higher. So I posted it earlier. Let me go grab it.
All right, market is closed. I love you all. I have to go catch a plane.
Bye, Ron.
Good to see you, dude. Have a good flight.
Good trading.
Nice trading, everybody.
Take care. Joe, did you see this degenerate came in at 259 buying 618 puts for today for 22 grand?
Which one was it? Sorry.
618 puts, so basically like at the monies for 22,000. Trying to catch right here, this quarterly little and they're gonna get paid on them. Right? We're now SPY after hours 617.80. It looks like it. Yeah, it looks like they're gonna get paid. They might. They just might. I don't know what they paid for them, but let's go check.
Well, that was fucking fun. I had a great time. Hope everybody else did too.
Let's see here. Yeah, they might get. I mean, they might get away with it, dude. They honestly, it looks like they paid 14 to 20 cents. So it's a fun way to make a quick little 40,000 bucks.
Gotta love it. Got to love it. I think we will, for people that are in the room, I think tomorrow on the Ocho, there's been a lot of really good gamma setups that I've been kind of showing Ron, where we got every day you don't get one. That's the fact. But as you get towards these quarterly ends and larger OPEXs, usually there's some really good plays, and we had a couple last week, and we obviously had a really good one end of day today. So we'll probably, dissect this a little bit for those that want to have a clue on what I see with some of this. Obviously we had a good time of me kind of fucking around and making fun of Lucci, but definitely could break it down with some educational stuff for those that want to be join the Ocho tomorrow in the room. And we'll probably do a webinar at some point. I just don't know when. Maybe after the holidays. But this was fun, Smid Dog. Thank you. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. We will catch you on the next one. I don't know when that will be. This is a shortened week with the half day on Thursday, so I'm out. Friday, I'm out too. Smiddy and I are going to be recording the podcast Wednesday, so that'll be out Wednesday night. And we'll be moving. So thank you guys for joining, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Take care, guys.